I'm Andrew Woolford from the Department of Sociology and Criminology at the University of Manitoba, which is located on the original lands of the Anishinaabe, Cree, Anishinaabe, Dakota, and Dene peoples, on Treaty 1 territory, and on the homeland of the Métis Nations. My chapter for this book is titled Decolonizing Genocide. Now, on the surface, the law of genocide appears to promise a tool in the struggle against colonial domination. What could be more fundamental to strategies of anti-colonization than legal protection for the physical, biological, and cultural continuity of a group? Yet the genocide concept emerges from a colonial milieu and too often has served to prop up rather than limit the powers of colonizing forces. This is an argument I make from the perspective of critical genocide studies, which is a subfield of the broader field of genocide studies. And in critical genocide studies, we address problems with the genocide concept. In particular, we look at the ways in which politics has influenced the development of this concept, both as a legal term as well as a scholarly term. So my chapter focuses specifically on the United Nations Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide, which was created in its final version in 1948. And it looks at the discussions that led up to this document, in particular discussions around the issue of cultural genocide. I focus on the interventions made by Canadian politicians to try to limit the genocide notion to exclude the idea of cultural genocide, and the arguments made by several of the participants that try to deny access to the term genocide to Indigenous groups, particularly on the basis of them being too primitive or too uncivilized to claim the right to cultural protection. So Canada was one of the parties sponsoring this excision of cultural genocide from the United Nations Convention, and they did so very much with the self-interest of wanting to protect themselves from accusations of having committed genocidal crimes. So this is the main focus of my paper, which seeks to then open up the genocide concept and allow different perspectives to enter into the discussion of what it means to destroy a group with intent. Thank you.